Day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it had power and you gotta see the show. It's not a move, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 22nd day of July, 2026. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Yay.
Cheryl's back. Yay.
Yay. What a day yesterday.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know you've been affected by something when all you can think about is the words of that someone spoke and how that hug felt, you know?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And the impact that someone has made on you, even though you just met.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. There's just a power in that.
Yeah.
So it was a great day of leadership conference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, it was really, really good. Thankful to the Indiana Broadcasters Association again for putting on such a phenomenal event.
And it was Women Who Rise.
Women Who Rise, yes.
And that was in Westfield, which is what, right by Carmel, Indianapolis? I don't know.
It was in Westfield. Yeah, it's like on the outskirts of Indianapolis, like right
Got
there.
it. Got
So,
it. All
yeah,
right.
and so there was a dinner the night before that we were invited to at a place called Cake Bake, which was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent me a picture of the cake. Yeah.
It was like fairyland.
Mm-hmm.
Like just walking into, I could think of every little girl wanting to be there.
Oh, wow.
And every mommy wanting to take their daughters there.
Yeah.
Or sons. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just like Princess Land. They put sparkles on everything and the food was it was gluttonous. It was one great thing after another.
Nice.
Where you almost had to like make noise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, like my grandmother, when she loved something, would groan. Like she'd just go, and she'd like shuffle her shoulders and kind of dance to it. She was in her own little world when she was eating great food.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all I could think about sitting there was, number one, I was grateful to have been invited because the radio broadcasters or radio advertising bureau was there. The NAB was there. So the National Association for Broadcasting, along with the Indiana Broadcasters Association, speakers, like, you know, everyone was there. I didn't know half of them.
Well, there was also over the same time, but a couple of days, there was also another like leadership in broadcasting conference going on. So there was a combination of all that at the dinner, right?
Yes.
It wasn't just the Women Who Rise at the dinner. It was a combination of leaders in radio, men and women, you know, and then,
So this was their inaugural kickoff. And they're hoping to do this in the future. But it was just beautifully done. Everything was like a light shade of lavender. Harley would have loved it. You know, beautiful flowers, beautiful setup, warm room, like just inviting.
Yeah.
You know, lots of there were other speakers. And then there was a speaker that actually from Mississippi who talked to us about like personality tests, you know, to like it was something with the power of true colors or Power of Color, something like that. But it was the same as like Myers-Briggs, disc testing, things like that. So we all kind of broke down into our groups and strengths, weaknesses, and how you go ahead and manage people like that are different than you. And, you know, the upside to it, the downside to it, you know, when you get someone who's analytical versus someone who the sky's the limit and they can't be bothered with like the deets on carrying things through. They just dream. There's a power in dreamers. There's a power in, you know, emotionally identifying with everybody, you know, so there were just so many critical thinkers versus, you know, fun. So, and how you need everybody of that spectrum to create the kind of team that's ideal. Because if you have a bunch of yous on the team, you're going to miss the rest. You know, either you're going to be off budget all the time because you're dreaming and not actually taking that to the next level of executing. You know, there's just all sorts of those dynamics in teams. So I eat that up on the daily. Like I believe in that. I've hired people that were opposite of me on purpose. That I've known this is going to be quite the bumpy ride. But that's why you build a team that takes all those different kinds of people. But the last speaker knocked me out. The last speaker was on my mind even through this morning. So just in many ways of just knocking it out. And just had an energy where I was like, oh boy, we were friends in a previous life.
Right. An energy that connected with you.
Immediately. And I don't think she has a Facebook page because I've gone and looked. I'm like, am I spelling it right? You know? But it was just being inspired like that in a group of females, knowing that my energy has been different than other female energy. But identifying so closely with somebody and like hearing them speak and going, she's older than me. And like, can I be your BFF? Like, can I be your friend? Like was so inspiring. I got knocked out.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And she was so great too, because she put bullet points up, like, you know, on a thing that she didn't really get to, like, she wasn't using it like slide 1, my bio, slide 2, you know, and nobody else was doing that either. But I'm saying what she did was like nuggets, bam, 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 just small sentences that her story would encapsulate, and you'd go, whoa. Simple but true. Simple but true. Simple, and I need more of this. You know? One of the most powerful things she had said was think like a brand. I didn't tell you like all this part, but think like a brand, know your brand power, and understand how you're perceived by others. Because really, that's what it's about. You can say, nuh-uh, that's not what I said. Nuh-uh, that's not what I meant. No, you just don't know me. But people are getting that from you. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to change everything in your way. Because I've had to learn, some people will eat it up, you know, eat me up. Yay, I want some more. And some people will be like, oh, brother, too much, to this, to that, usually putting a TOO before it. And that's great. I'm not for everyone. But it was really about embracing your power. It was really a delightful way to spend time. And I know that I panic literally once I commit to these things. I'm like, oh, I have so much. I'm so busy. I haven't slept in a year. We've got so much. Should I really have done this? It's a 2-hour drive. You know? And then once I'm there and I shut that off, because you have to shut that off. You just have to go, good night, like a switch, like, because that'll just take over and you won't even be present in the moment to engage, to spend time, to get to know these women, you know? I mean, there were so many powerful women there that I was like, whoa, I I hope it's not weird because I sit back and at times I'm literally thinking, wow, that's like a great, strong woman right there. It doesn't even have to be a similar story to me.
Sure.
It's just like, wow, the energy, the journey that they've been on,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just about me thinking, wow, there's a lot of people in this world that focus on good and positive and not differences and not judgment.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, and I don't know exactly how to word this, so just hang with me. I see why there's need for conferences like this. And I also know that men have been in power for so long that it's like that's how it's seen. It is a shame though that there aren't things like this for men, because I think more men also need fellowship and time where they're in a room and sharing in a way that like they won't normally do. And I don't mean to say that because I don't want to I don't want to diminish or dismiss
You're not
your conference. I'm saying that for me it's like there's leadership things, yes there's things that are but there aren't a lot of guys who get together to go, hey, it's okay to feel this, it's okay to be emotional. It's
that with a focus on EQ, not IQ, because I think there's plenty of focus and enough of the get-togethers with IQ. How do you do this? How do you build the car? How do you maintain your business? How to and everybody's talking about that, but they're not
just
EQ.
for male. But
Right.
they're not just
Yeah.
Where I do think it's okay, but I think we've also kind of flipped society in a way where you're almost not allowed to do that. Like where there would be someone somewhere complaining that, why is it just men? What's,
Yeah.
Because sometimes, and I know like it's not right to say this anymore, but sometimes men and women are different.
At all times they're different.
Well,
and I think that's the thing to embrace. And there's been a fight for equality, and there still is an ongoing fight for equality. That doesn't mean that a man being in a position of power forever and dominating, okay, if you will, doesn't also get lost and have the need for emotional support.
Right.
Isn't emotionally challenged, isn't tired of having to carry all that's been assigned to men, as if that hasn't changed over decades.
Right.
Because that's changed with women fighting for equality.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean, when you go to just a leadership conference, it is everyone, and there are women in power in business, and there are men in power in business. And so it was just something that kind of shower thoughts this morning that I went, huh.
Well, yeah, because you could get stuck going, like feeling like now you're in a knee-jerk reaction against women by saying we need something like this,
right? Which is what isn't what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying. Right?
I think it would have been great, to have in the next ballroom over, the same kind of thing for men in broadcasting. You know what I mean? Like,
where people get real and have facilitators that bring you guys to a place where you're vulnerable and sharing, and not on the numbers or power topics. Like that's not what you need. What I feel you're saying
in this moment. We all need that stuff too. We all need to learn that stuff, but know, and help each other with that. But that's for everyone. That's not just male, female. That's business, asexual. You know what I mean? That's just business. I'm talking about, male emotions and female emotions, so
Well, and it's also in dealing, like I know the speaker at Erica at the end had said males and females are very different. And in leadership, we have to know the differences and then the impact we're having with the way we see things carried out. For example, she brought up, so they make a decision, they hire a person. 3 months later, a woman will wake out of a dead sleep and go, ooh, 3 months ago, we hired that. We wanted it to do, it's doing, and then this. Was that right or wrong? So we go and revisit issues. We bring it up to a guy, and a male person will be, what are you talking about? Like, they've been there, done it, made a decision, and moved on. They're not going back and reconstructing it, fluffing it, and all that stuff. It's done. What are we talking about anymore? You know? And so in doing that, and the approach has to be different. And when I saw that, I said, wouldn't it be great if there were seminars on how to handle women, let's say, how to handle or deal with situations with women that weren't like,
guys, welcome to the seminar. How do we handle these women?
Exactly. Could you imagine the blowback? My face would be like in pieces. It looked like in Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie, you know how like he would get hit and half his face would blow off and he'd still be talking and then it would go put itself back together again. That's what that would look like for the seminar. Like,
welcome to the How Do We Handle These Broad seminar, brought to you by Jack Daniels and Budweiser.
Right?
Yeah.
And then if any woman who would be affiliated with it, that'd be it. You know what I mean?
Right?
Terrible. But yes, I agree, because I kept thinking that about you. I kept thinking you have so much emotionality to you. And one of my favorite things is when you make me laugh hysterically. The other favorite thing is when you get choked up over something. And I could see it in your eyes where you immediately get all glossy-eyed and something hit you.
Right.
And I love that part about you, because the duality or all of you is is what makes you Steve Touhy, the loving person that cares about, you know, people, all people.
Yeah.
And so, but if you had that support, how great it would be for you to be in a safe spot. And I know that you've tried with, you know, cultivating friendships, but you have to be careful again that those friendships are not based on someone's needs or, you know, like,
and that's all fine one-on-one, you know what I mean? But I do think there's something to the idea of a room full of people, you know, and even in those instances, I wasn't in the room. And this is based on nothing that you said.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were women in that room, some of which were amazing and empowering. Some of which were like, I can't believe she wore that outfit. Look at that. You know. And
yeah, you can't worry about those. But anyway, but they're there.
But right. And I'm sure there were women in that room that were in need of complimenting and haven't had it in forever. And, you know, you're going to get the same thing in a room full of guys. So one-on-one, it's not necessarily in a room full of people, you're going to get all those things, you know.
But if the more honest you are about those feelings, don't put them good, bad, you know, this is ugly. I don't want to admit this about myself. The more you get to the bottom of it, and you could actually find out the root cause and start the shift. If you don't face it and go, oh, that's kind of catty. I'm being catty right now. You know, who cares about the label as long as you go, why am I being catty right now?
Well, it's interesting because I feel like over the last couple of weeks, I feel like I'm starting to, for myself, starting to gauge some things where I'm seeing what I need, because when I'm getting them in short spurts, I'm going, oh, like afterwards I'm going, now I see how that makes me feel. Now, okay, I'm seeing what, you know, so.
Oh, that's so good. Do you know how good that is?
Well, and that's in this second right now, I'm feeling like okay, so with this and this and this, and I'm not going to go into
Get
all
specific.
of it, you know, but
Mhm.
I can feel I'm on the verge of a break. Like, you know, good. A good break.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, breakthrough.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. No
breaking.
No,
But yeah.
like
Yeah.
like a good, like a
Yeah.
on the verge of a big change.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, because I think there's, especially with these seminars, this is what a leadership conference will do. It'll shake you up,
Yeah.
turn you upside down, turn you right backside up again, and you go,
Right.
And it could be that's why it's when people go, "Who's your favorite speaker?" And people go, "Everything was great." And it didn't affect you that way. It's going to affect you based on where you're at in life,
Right.
what you're dealing with, how old you are sometimes, because I don't know the impact on, I don't think age alone is an impactful thing, but there were things I couldn't understand at 20, I guess or 30 or
Right.
40 now that I'm almost 60, you know? But yeah, it was life breathing.
But there's like, so for me, like, you know, I watch a lot of videos and things like that. And there are hundreds of people out there that talk to you about business, how to make money, what do you need to do? Here's what you need to sell. Here's how you need to run your business.
Yeah.
And I can tell within one or two videos, sometimes 1 or 2 minutes, if I click with this person.
Yeah.
Not because of what I think I'm going to get from them. What I feel is genuine with them.
Yeah.
And I go, that resonates with me. And I think that's for everybody. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
When you go and see a speaker, I mean, and some of these people, if I saw them 10 years ago, it would have gone right past me and I wouldn't have thought of anything of it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Right. And that doesn't take away from the impact of the speakers that you
not at all
didn't identify with. It's
it
just
didn't hit me.
Didn't
hit you and might have hit
correct.
you. Yeah. That's absolutely.
And that's okay. But I did realize for myself, I need to hang with women that are okay speaking directly and honestly about what they need more of and the current situation they're in. Because I'm not one to just go, everything's great.
Well, no.
That's why I often don't answer surveys. Unless it's like something topical. Food sucked, this was this, whatever.
But that's
like,
but
I usually don't
been, at least as far as I've known you, that you've always been with everything. The kids will bring you a picture they painted in school, If it's good, you'll say it's good. If it's not, you won't say it's bad. You don't knock it down, but you'll go, well, that was nice how you did the sun. The person, you could have worked on that. Do you think that was, like there is a critique there?
It all goes on the fridge. But I had this argument with the girlfriend of mine.
I know.
Who was headstrong in trying to change this about me. And I said, no. If we want excellence in the best and someone comes to us for an opinion, I believe in being direct in love. How's that? That's the way I would say my modus operandi is. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. And at the same time, if you're asking me the question, you're going to get the answer. And I'll preface it with kindness. I'm not going to be like, what were you thinking? I've never said that to my children, God forbid.
Right.
And I temper it based on age. You're not going to tell a 3-year-old, what the heck is this? This is not, this is a great big blob. Like, pay attention to detail. Mommy's not that fat in the middle, like that kind of thing. But at the same time, as if you want to set a standard for excellence, how are you ever going to improve if you don't hear what there is to say? And I recognize how difficult it is to hear. I've been told it many times. Like, no one comes to me and goes, well, you're perfection. I want to know.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You haven't been told in that way, though.
In what way?
At least not while I've been around, where I've seen it.
What?
in a constructive critique kind of way, in a constructive criticism kind of way.
I haven't been told.
Right. I haven't seen that. I see it more in like a, who dressed you like that? What?
Oh,
why
you
were
think
like
it's
that?
the opposite?
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help you to grow,
but it does. I'll tell you why. It does. When that happens, I know exactly what I don't want to do. I will not be this village idiot. And it doesn't mean, I get it. You don't like the way I dress. That's okay.
But it doesn't help you to, because you don't get the constructive criticism on the real stuff. It doesn't allow you to grow in those things.
You're saying there isn't enough positivity where it's
not even a positivity. It's a, here's how you can get better at ...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rather than,
yeah.
Really? That's the hairstyle?
Yeah.
You wore a hat today? Like,
yeah.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter in what I'm doing.
Right.
Well,
that's what I
told
you.
Give me criticism on how I did this thing, and or make it real.
Yeah.
Which is what you're talking about that you do. But I haven't seen a lot of that done with you. So it's a shame. And I think some of it comes from, it's hard for most people to take the critique, so then they return it with snarky, or they return it with battle or meanness.
Yeah.
And that's a shame, So because of your bluntness, and I don't mean bluntness like a hammer to the head,
right?
But because a lot of people don't ask for an opinion and really want it.
Mm-hmm.
They get it, and now they feel like
defensive.
Defensive is yeah.
And that's the key to
we'll pop back with, that's what you wear. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But that's where the in love part comes. Truth and love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sometimes those are some of the most difficult conversations.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
But when you come from a place of love, and you come from not a place I want to hurt them or make them less than, or I want to affect change for the good.
Sure.
So if you're coming from that point, then you're not trying to hurt somebody. If someone has spinach in their teeth and you go, but you can either say it in front of a room full of 500 people and go, hey, lady,
right.
Check it out. You look like you lost your front tooth because you got,
right.
You could say it like that, or you can pull someone aside and go, hey, I know everything looks really good right now. You got a little piece like that.
Yeah.
So you can do it and still get the point across.
For sure.
And it's all in how you do it. And I'm not perfect in that either. I mean, I have to sometimes go, ooh, easy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Jeff and Joe both jumping in this morning, and Jeff says to say good morning. Good morning to both of you guys. Jeff says being able to be honest with oneself is the greatest first step to take in most situations like this. Absolutely. Jeff. Yeah. It's great to be able to do it within, and it's great to be able to take it from someone in, as long as it's meant in that way, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I could dive into there,
but it does affect every area, because you said to me one of the things you learned from me, like in sales, was you said, I didn't know how you did it, but when someone would say no and you'd be with me, they would go, yeah, I'm really not interested. I'm not gonna move forward. Let's say it was radio advertising. So I'm not going to move forward with the radio advertising. You would stop and go, okay, thank you. And that would be your, they said no, and I'm out. I don't believe in the sales process that we start learning till that point. Like, obviously we're learning like about the business. No. But the real dynamic begins with okay, great. Can I ask you how you got to that conclusion? Just so I know what, did I not like help in a certain way? Did I not make something clear? And I really want to know, because when I walk into your business, I believe this is going to be great. And I start with the synapses start going off like, ooh, we could do a really cool thing with this and that and the tagline. And I wonder what, like where they've been before, what they've done, what their pain points are, what bothers them, how we could turn this situation around, And so knowing all that, and then when they just go, no, I'm always about, how'd you get there? Because I'm in a different place than you, and not for the money. I'm not going, ooh,
right.
I sure can come in here and clean house. That's got nothing to do with it. It has to do with, I could really do great things, but obviously we're not on the same place. And I didn't get there with you or convey all the excitement. So tell me more. I always want, tell me more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but that's how you are in life.
I am.
Yeah. So,
I am.
And more times than not, I'm like, I appreciate your story, but I got to take a break. And they're like, Steve, we're standing at a restaurant. And I'm like, right, I know. We'll be back after this commercial break. And no, hold your story. It's okay.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high near 72. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. Thursday, sunny with a high near 76. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Uh-oh. If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
At Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village, assisted living means living confidently and fully. Enjoy the freedom of a private apartment, delicious meals, housekeeping, fun activities, and personalized support whenever needed. Spend your days connecting with friends, enjoying hobbies, attending chapel, or simply relaxing with peace of mind, knowing caring team members are always nearby. It's a warm, faith-based community where every resident is known and valued. Discover assisted living with heart at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village. Learn more at greencroft.org/Oak Grove or call 219-987-7005 to schedule a tour.
Hey Mom, hey Dad, can we go to the Harvest Hangout? They've got creative play spaces and even a super cool sensory room where I can explore, climb, and just be me. And guess what? While I'm having the best time ever, you actually get to relax. Like really relax. Total win-win. Check out memberships and pricing. Like them on Facebook. Sign up for their newsletter, The Harvest Hangout in Goodland. Playtime just leveled up. Best day ever. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Follow them on Facebook for updates and specials.
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
Discover new horizons on the 2026 Kawasaki KLE 500 ABS Adventure motorcycle, featuring a rally-inspired design, ideal for both on and off-pavement exploration. Engineered for adventure, a torquey parallel twin engine, well-balanced chassis, and light handling make this your passport to new destinations. Life's a rally. Ride it on the Kawasaki KLE 500 ABS motorcycle.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
When you say Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, Rensselaer Raceway Gas, or even Rensselaer BP by the river, one thing comes to mind, and that's convenience. At each location, you'll find they have snacks, drinks, hot food, and almost anything you need to satisfy your cravings and household needs. The fact is, Shorty and his excellent team are ready to serve you. For convenience, quality fuels, and friendly neighborhood service, visit all three locations: BP by the river, Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, and Raceway Gas. Quality fuels, quality people.
What day is it?
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, what a great day.
Are we getting close?
Close to what?
Close to what?
The weekend.
The weekend.
All in due time.
All in due time.
Oh, well,
While you're waiting,
Let's put on a show.
let's get the show started.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a super fun hump day. Yeah. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Jasper County Fair. Man, oh man. Fun stuff is coming. Starts Saturday. All the good stuff. The Jasper County Fair. It's going to be a blast. Cannot wait to be a part of it. It was so exciting meeting with Gary and Patrick yesterday. Patrick from the Carnival Company came in with Gary yesterday, and just it was pretty cool. He was Patrick grew up in Boston, so
Boston,
had the great accent.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, and then talked about being involved in carnivals. I think he said since he was 12 years old, and just loves the traveling, the going from town to town, doing this thing. And he said, he goes, it sounds corny. He goes, but I love like seeing the joy of the kids. Like, and I'm like, no, that's if you love that, you're in the right business.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that means you're exactly where you should be.
Right. Because not only do you care about the joy of the kids, but you also care about the safety, about the, what, making sure everything's done right. They have on staff a professional inspector that checks everything every day. So this is the same carnival they go from here to the Indiana State Fair, so it's going to be a big deal. This is really, really cool.
I'm excited.
So
I'm excited, and I love the fact that Gary and really all of the people on the board or on the committee are committed to a joyful, fun, local fair week.
Yes.
And inviting people into Jasper County, into Rensselaer, to have a killer time.
Yes.
Just a great time.
Gonna be
Hospitality wise. I mean, I've been to places where I don't want to say they're not happy you're here, but they're happy you're here because of the money. Like,
Well, of
look at
course,
that,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But that's not this community at all.
No.
I mean,
no.
they're inviting you in.
Yeah.
And that's just a great part of associating with it, you know, and being a part of it. And watching you guys, like, all the meetings, all the fundraisers, all the ideas, all the even the things that you get wrong, like that you thought it would go this way and didn't. Mother Nature didn't agree, that you have to pivot, I guess is the right way to put it. Like there's
Sure.
constant situations where it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I told Gary to his face, he's made for it.
He is.
You talk
really
truth
is.
and love. That's probably one of the first people that comes to mind, you know?
Yeah.
Because not everybody's going to be happy. You can't make everybody happy. You're
No.
you're not coffee or chocolate or tacos.
Right. Well, yeah. But that's one of those things that for some people, you know, and me being one of them, it's hard to realize that you can't be everything for everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
you
is that
wanna
really
be.
hard for you? You want to be everything for everybody? Do you think?
At my core, I
Core?
don't think I do, but I think I try to be. Yeah, I think that's
Hmm.
one of my downfalls. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's impossible.
Right.
You're actually on the treadmill to hell.
Mhm.
Like, you are, holy cow, why
Yep.
isn't this working out? With
Yep.
some people. With some people, it will.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of those things where I'm like, somewhere in my life I took a break. Like I made a right-hand turn instead of a left-hand turn, or instead of going straight to making everybody happy. And thinking that if I don't, I'm not going to be enough. Like somewhere, because I didn't used to be that way. Somewhere,
so crazy because-
somewhere along the way, I made that turn, and I don't know where it was. Like I'm not exactly sure where it was. Some of it, you know, like Simon Sinek says, like your why was always your why. It's always your why, and I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. I think we do make changes, but you know, what do I know? He's Simon Sinek. So, but it's like somewhere along the way, I feel like, you know, where maybe I didn't. Maybe if, you know, like my mom loves to tell the story about, you know, we go to the Cubs game, I get a couple of bucks, my sister gets a couple of bucks to get whatever we want. By the fourth inning, she's through her couple of bucks. I haven't spent mine yet because all I care about is the game. And she's bored and wants more stuff and wants ice cream or whatever. And I just go give her my $2. Now, you could think that's me being generous and being nice, but there's also a thing. Young me was just like, okay, just take mine. I don't. All I need is this. All I need is the game, like is the thing we're at. I don't need the extra. So give my extra to the louder voice. You know what I mean? So I could have done that at a younger age, and maybe I didn't make a turn. Maybe I just realized it later in life that I was doing that. I don't know. So there's a lot there. Yeah. So, but I'm doing some work. So yeah. So we'll see. You know. Also, got to mention portion of the show is brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips. Also take advantage of convenient transportation services. It's all there at georgeA.org. Go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook. By the way, Jeff says, best segue ever, Steve, with the me being at a restaurant telling people I got to take a break and then actually take a break. Yeah. So yesterday was National Junk Food Day. So.
And I wasn't here?
Right?
Oh.
So we asked, what is your favorite junk food? I can't possibly go through all of them because, I mean, it's, I was joking with you off the air.
Did people really answer with one thing?
Oh, probably not. But, you know, but I was joking with you off the air. The difference when I'm here by myself is the breaks happen about 20 minutes earlier.
Right.
Because we've just got so much to talk about. We just love to talk.
Well, and you had all these guests yesterday too.
Yeah. So I never even dove into that, but I didn't even get to the days, the last segment. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, so
but we did talk about stuff, and that's kind of why we
did.
I do have to tell you this, and I know you're going to do the days, and then I'll do it really. Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it when we come back. Look at that. Oh,
that-
now who's grown?
Now that is one of those things that like so you and I have a big meeting planned for tomorrow, and then it's going to be a slew of meetings, and that is literally one of the things that what you're doing right now is one of those things that I have planned for the meeting that I had to learn too. That we don't have to get everything out in the first segment when we open the mics because we've got 3 hours. It took me a long time to. Now for me, it was jokes. Like sometimes I would step on a thing or ruin a thing because I had to get my joke out. What if I don't get my joke out? What if the show ends and I don't get my joke out? I got this great joke. It's the greatest joke ever, you know? And I learned through listening to other radio shows and things how to bring something back around so I could reset it up so I can get my punchline out later. Or I've got something to say, write it down because I want to do that. The other thing is plotting out, is the idea of like, we could talk about this in this segment, this in this segment, this, and then it all kind of fits in. But you and I get excited about things. This is what you guys hear on the air is also us at home, in the car, in like
There's
we
an
keep going.
authenticity.
We just keep going.
Yeah,
we just keep talking. We just that's one of our greatest meshes is, you know, now there's times that we might sit in the car and drive for a half hour silent, but we usually, once we hit on a topic, like then we're just going. Like you and I can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, you know?
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like I've not been given a clock or taught it's a segment. So we've got to, like, I don't know the schedule. So for me, it's like telling a kid on vacation, we could just do anything.
Well,
and time is irrelevant. And it isn't irrelevant, but I haven't learned that part of broadcasting.
But you didn't grow in broadcast. You didn't start at a school and they teach you this thing. And you just came into this talk show and you and I we have this chemistry that we just, that's why I'm saying it's the same off the air. We're just you and I.
Yeah.
That's just who we are. Yeah. So, and it's wonderful. So, okay. So, poll question yesterday. What is your favorite junk food?
Oh boy.
Peggy says, Jay's potato chips.
What say you?
For me,
Doritos, Cool Ranch.
Right now, that's my favorite junk food.
I would just say Cool Ranch Doritos for you, peanut M&Ms, and beer.
Would that be a junk food?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like,
because I said junk food can either be like, I don't put chocolate cake into junk food, but I would put like Hostess cupcakes into junk food.
Would you put pop or soda drinks or Starbucks Frappuccino?
In my brain, I wouldn't. Okay. You know,
right.
But I could see where you would. You know, I said though it could be savory or sweet, like chocolate cake. Like to have a slice of chocolate cake, I think is a dessert. Hostess cupcakes seem like junk food to me, or Twinkies, or I don't know what the difference is, but right now my favorite would be Cool Ranch Doritos, followed by, and I don't know if it's junk food, but probably is because it's so salty, cashews.
I was going to say peanuts, but
yeah,
okay.
or peanuts.
Yeah, nuts.
Yep. So, but some people went with candy. Like Kathy said Reese's, Almond Joy. Anna said Bugles.
Oh wow. That brings me back to
canned
a
cheese,
kid.
like Cheese Whiz, like you know, like I used to,
Really?
I used to do that with crackers,
Grossed me out
till I discovered Mercs, like you know. So and now
canned cheese for whatever reason grossed me out. I don't know why. I eat cheese. What are you getting all uppity about?
Yeah, it was like
there's
whipped cream.
Something about it. I know because there was no kosher canned cheese, so I didn't have that till I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. All good stuff. Robbie says chicken McNuggets for him, you know? So now it depends on how you're doing it. Like to me, that's also a meal, you know? So it's like, okay. Jordan says Klondike bars or sour warhead cubes. Deb says cookies, ice cream, candy, chips. Deb, you're going to town. I love it. Jennifer, Cool Ranch Doritos and Oreos. Not mixed, like two different things. Sue says ice cream cone. Yeah, and I guess I know it sounds silly. Like in my brain, I don't put that as junk food. I put that as a treat. Like, for me, Doritos are junk food because they sit there and they call my name. They're sitting next to my chair. So, chips and dip for Jessica, chocolate candy, cake, cupcakes, whipped cream, icing, ice cream, Whopper, cheese fries.
Ooh, cheese fries.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember when they used to have the what were they called? Mr. Potato or what? They had like the ones with the skins on them, and they were in a cup, and they came with cheese at Northbrook Mall.
Oh, I don't. Now, I remember.
Oh, were they good?
This was, so I'm 7th grade, so probably 12.
Yeah.
12 years old. I remember riding my bike to Plush Pup, which was like up the road from us. And they were a little hot dog stand that didn't have tables. It had a counter around the whole outside wall and then bar stools. I would go with my allowance or my lawn cutting money, and we would just go, and I'd go with friends, and it was like, ooh, you're at a restaurant by yourself without parents,
Right.
like,
you could order 3 pickles if you wanted.
I'm
Right.
like, cheese fries. I'd like cheese. And it was just melted blubbery cheese all over fries, and you ate it with a fork, and it was just, it was so good. I can picture it right now. And it reminds me a lot of Dear Franks.
Now, I was about to say, now you have me salivating because that's all I'm thinking about is Dear Franks.
Right, Dear Franks, yep.
Can't get it off my head.
Right.
Oh.
All right. Holy mackerel. There went the first hour, kids. So I promise when we come back, we'll get into today's poll question, which is simply, are you nervous about eating lettuce? So go answer that, and we'll chat about.
And then we're going to come full circle because I'm going to tell you I learned something, and it almost like just clicked and it's away. So I got it at the seminar, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll get to what Cheryl learned. We're going to get to today's days. I'm going to get to what's happening and the jokey jokes. So much stuff to do in the 7 o'clock hour that normally is in the 6, but we're glad to be chatting with you guys. Have some coffee.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary? Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
A DeMont man, 45-year-old Christopher James Jackson of DeMont, was in Jasper Superior Court on Monday for a pretrial conference. He faces several felony counts, including attempted murder of a Lake Village man early last April, after an incident that investigators said took place inside a vehicle following a verbal dispute. The two then reportedly traveled to a hospital in Crown Point where the victim entered the hospital and Jackson was captured a short time later. The victim survived. The prosecution and defense attorneys are reportedly working on a negotiated plea on the counts against Jackson. The other felony charges are 2 counts of armed robbery, criminal confinement, and intimidation. The next hearing will be on August 3rd and include a motion by defense for a reduction in bond that last April was set at $20 million surety or $2 million cash. The Jasper County Plan Commission met Monday evening, and a vote was taken on Amazon NIPSCO LLC seeking an approval in a zoning change for an industrial subdivision to be located in Kankakee Township. The vote to approve was 7 in favor, with 2 abstentions. The ground is approximately 3 miles northeast of Wheatfield. The number of people attending to see what action would be taken was around 80. This was the only action needed to approve the request. An Indianapolis woman, 28-year-old Shayla Anderson, has been sentenced for threatening to kill a United States House of Representatives member. The sentence is 27 months in federal prison, followed by 3 years supervised release. She was found guilty of 2 counts of influencing a federal official by threat by way of sending 5 texts to the unnamed office holder, stating in part, quote unquote, "We will kill you." The press release said the threats continued by way of email. Anderson has a prior history of threatening people, including other convictions for intimidation and invasion of privacy in 3 separate cases. The State Board of Finance has voted to approve reimbursement for the April and May collection of gasoline taxes back to Indiana counties, cities, and towns following Governor Braun's temporary gas tax holiday. According to the State Comptroller's Office, reimbursement began yesterday. There are 2 funds at the local level receiving reimbursements: the Motor Vehicle Highway Fund and the Local Road and Street Fund. Rounded to the nearest thousand, Jasper County is receiving $273,000 reimbursed, Newton County $176,000, $215,000 to Pulaski County, White County $250,000, and Benton County $163,000. Towns and cities receive separate reimbursements as well. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Irene Evans of DeMont passed away on July 16th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Irene Evans will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield at noon today. Adam Conley officiating. Interment will take place at DeMont Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Joanne Locke of DeMont passed away on July 17th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Joanne Locke will be held at Chapel Lawn Cemetery at 1 p.m. on Friday. Interment at Chapel Lawn Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Geraldine Jerry Klaus of Rensselaer passed away on July 19th. Friends may call on Friday from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jerry Klaus will be held at noon Central Time Friday. Pastor Paul Keller officiating. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high near 72. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. Thursday, sunny with a high near 76. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
All pleasant. Good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting with area girls high school basketball news, the Rensselaer Central School Board at their meeting last night voted to approve Ed Kane as interim head coach of the Rensselaer Central Lady Bombers varsity program. Kane, who recently served within Rensselaer Central Middle School as head coach of the 8th grade girls basketball team, succeeds Wes Racky, who recently departed following a 10-year run coaching the Lady Bombers, to accept the head coaching job of the Knox boys basketball program. Major League Baseball, after Monday night's 10-3 White Sox routed the Texas Rangers, a completely different outcome last night. The host Rangers even up this 3-game set by blanking the White Sox in blowout fashion, the final 10-0. The Rangers out hitting the White Sox 18-3. Left-hander Noah Schultz only lasting just 3 2/3 innings. The White Sox starter tagged for 5 runs on 11 hits. For the Rangers, they got 4 hits from right fielder Brandon Nimmo. One of his hits, a 2-run first-inning homer. Rangers picked up 4 runs in the 5th on back-to-back RBI knocks from left fielder Alejandro Osuna, a 2-run single, then a 2-run homer off the bat of Wyatt Langford, a 3-hit, 3 RBI night for Osuna. Rangers starter Kumar Rocker, an impressive display through 6 innings, just 1 hit ball, 6 Ks, 2 walks. It's the rubber game tonight between the White Sox and Rangers. The White Sox will enter play tied with the Cleveland Guardians for first place in the American League Central. Guardians at home, a 5-2 winner over the Minnesota Twins last night. Also, the White Sox will not have the services of catcher Kyle Teal for quite some time. According to White Sox manager Will Venable yesterday, Teal heads to the IL for anywhere between 6 to 12 weeks due to a high ankle sprain, which occurred on a tag play at the plate in the 2nd inning of Monday night's game. Teal had initially missed almost the first 3 months of this season after suffering a right hamstring strain while playing for Team Italy in the World Baseball Classic back in March, and then in May, a right knee lateral collateral ligament strain during a rehab assignment at AAA Charlotte. Easy sailing for the Cubs last night at Wrigley Field, taking the middle of this 3-game set with the Detroit Tigers scoring 6 runs in the first, ultimately leading to an 11-2 victory. Those 6 runs forcing Tigers starter Framber Valdez out before the first inning could end, just 2/3 of an inning, allowing 5 hits. A completely different display from David Peterson, the southpaw starter, picking up the win. His second as a member of the Cubs, just 3 hits scattered over 6 2/3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Aaron Civale made his Cubs return last night. Civale, who pitched for both the Cubs and the White Sox last season, was acquired in a trade on Saturday from the Athletics. Out of the bullpen, Civale relieved Peterson for 2 1/3 innings, 2 runs on 4 hits, both runs coming on a Dylan Dingler 2-run homer. Hitting in the leadoff spot, Cubs center fielder Pete Armstrong reached base safely 5 times, 2 hits, 3 walks, a 2 RBI night. Cubs look to take 2 of 3 from the Tigers. It's the finale tonight. And Cubs reliever Trent Forden is optimistic that he will not head to the IL after taking a 108.9 miles per hour low line drive comebacker in the 10th inning in Monday night's loss. The comebacker came off the bat of Tigers left fielder Riley Green. Forden is day-to-day with a bruised left heel. However, a CT scan yesterday indicated no fractures. WNBA tonight, the Sky visit the New York Liberty. The Fever close out their 4-game homestand, hosting the Connecticut Sun at Cambridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. You're listening to Steve and Cheryl. Be there tomorrow like you are today.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104.
Is Bill Curtis playing this game with us?
No, I just played the wrong thing.
Even Bill.
Time for
even
Steve
Bill
to wake
Curtis.
up and drink more coffee. Hello, this is Bill Curtis. What's on sale at Stricken Van Til?
Right?
Boneless pork chops. That's what we're looking for the price on today. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on boneless pork chops on sale at Stricken Van Til. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stricken Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
You just testified under oath you're getting more fiber in your diet, and it was easy. Where is this additional fiber coming from?
Mira Fiber Gummies.
Objection.
It's true. Mira Fiber has 8 grams of fiber to help me get the fiber I need in a day, plus 4 B vitamins for metabolism support, all in one serving.
Overruled.
My gut rests its case.
Oh, that's my line.
Find Mirafiber today at your local retailer from the makers of Miralax. Mirafiber supports metabolism of carbs, fats, and proteins. Serving size is 4 gummies.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves, or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
The Sherwin-Williams summer sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off our newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Congratulations to Julie, Jessa, and Brenda, all getting in to let me know that boneless pork chops are on sale this week at Stricken Van Til for $1.98 a pound, or an 8-ounce pork chop for 99 cents. So both are listed in the Stricken Van Til flyer. It works either way. You know, you can order those groceries online, get your pork chops delivered right to you. Your home, your business. They do the shopping for you. You pull into a special parking spot, and then they load up your car. You're all set to go. You can also use your reward points, your online coupons, all that good stuff right there online, StrackenVanTil.com. Life made simple. Food made easy. StrackenVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment, from the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Be sure to check out their summer seltzer sales, Twisted Tea variety packs, and Svedka vodka flavors now at new lower prices. Visit their locations in Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
From Indiana fields to American roads, freedom starts at the pump. At IBEC, drivers can choose from higher ethanol blends, including E85 for flex-fuel vehicles. It's renewable, American-made, and supports Indiana farmers while giving drivers freedom from high fuel prices. Visit IBEC at 751 IN 114 in Rensselaer. When you say Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, Rensselaer Raceway Gas, or even Rensselaer BP by the river, one thing comes to mind, and that's convenience. At each location, you'll find they have snacks, drinks, hot food, and almost anything you need to satisfy your cravings and household needs. The fact is, Shorty and his excellent team are ready to serve you. For convenience, quality fuels, and friendly neighborhood service, visit all 3 locations: BP by the river, Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, and Raceway Gas. Quality fuels, quality people.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is concern for community. While focusing on member needs, cooperatives work for the sustainable development of their communities through policies accepted by their members. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. There was a time before cable, when only men read the news. And in Touhyville, that couple is Steve and Cheryl. They are anchorman, much like I was an anchorman, only they're better.
Do you know what day it is?
Today is Wednesday, preceded by Tuesday, as usual.
What, are you still asleep?
Wake up! I'm wide awake!
What's on the agenda for today? I believe you're aware of my Wednesday schedule.
You might have to refresh my memory.
First things first.
Let's put on a show.
And then what? And then what? That's pretty much it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Attention, creative types.
I think it's time to start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a Wednesday morning. Happy hump day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Steve's Specialized Services. Visit stevespecialized.com. I was just looking at memories from Facebook, and our picture from last year came up of us out at the Jasper County Fair. In the background, I could see some of Steve's tractors and stuff out there,
wow.
and the mowers and stuff. Steve will be out there right by us at the Jasper County Fair. He'll be out there hanging out with stuff, info on out-of-state log homes, also on all their mowers and their tractors and things. So make sure you stop out there and say hello to Steve and all the good folks over at Steve Specialized Services. They will be out at the Jasper County Fair right near us. They'll be right there with us. So also got to mention our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet Family of McDonald's. Visit Kasanovich Umfleet Family of McDonald's in Rensselaer, 2 locations, Remington, DeMott, and in Hebron. Grab yourself some breakfast. Enjoy a breakfast burrito, a big breakfast, maybe sausage McMuffin with egg, and don't skip the hash browns. I'm just saying, all good stuff there at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. All right, so the first hour of the program this morning just flew. Mm-hmm. So I got a little catching up to do here. Today is Hammock Day.
Not crazy about it.
I've never in my life enjoyed a hammock.
I love the idea.
Yeah.
Like when I see people on a beach and like someone takes that picture, I'm like, oh, look at you, all calm and peaceful. I have felt like I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even get into it without it flipping me over flat on my. I mean, it's like a cartoon. Yep. I'm a cartoon.
Yep. The closest thing to it that I loved was at the house that my parents rented in South Haven. They had attached to a tree on strong chains, big, thick chains, almost like it was made by someone, a wooden bed with like a nice cushion on it.
Okay, that I get. That's not a hammock, though.
No.
A hammock is like it's almost like you're in a banana.
Right.
And then you have to get into the banana, even though it's moving constantly. I don't. Yeah.
Thank you for not saying banana hammock.
You're welcome.
Totally different
We're not
thing.
getting in there.
Totally different thing.
Nope.
Today is National Mango Day. Lions Share Day. Okay. So I don't follow up on it as much as I used to, but I have a fun curiosity of where phrases come from.
Okay.
But it only occurs to me when I hear them, like lion's share. I'm like,
The
where did
largest part of
Where
something.
did that come from?
Mhm.
Like, but yeah,
Yeah.
get ready to roar on lion's share day. It's perfectly okay to try and take more than your share of something. A lion's share is an idiom meaning the largest part of something divided amongst other people. The expression comes from one of Aesop's fables, where a lion asks animals to help him hunt, then afterwards tells them reasons why he should get to keep all the spoils. So, but here's the thing. If on lion's share day, everybody's taking more than their share, well, then not everybody's going to get more than their share.
Right.
It's not going to work out.
Mhm.
So I guess you have to pick and choose what you're going to take your lion's share of.
Mhm.
I would take my lion's share of a BLT here on National BLT Sandwich Day.
All right.
I would gladly take my lion's share of that.
Mm-hmm. Especially from Royal Oak.
Right?
Oh, that sandwich. The first time you ordered it, I was like, all right.
Right.
Because
you're
I'm
talking about the
not
club
into
sandwich.
mayo.
Right.
I'm not into I was like, okay. I'm in love with that
The
sandwich.
club sandwich, but it's
Oh.
got to be the combo, the turkey and the
Yeah.
bacon.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you turned me on to that.
Oh, so good. Penouche Fudge Day.
What?
Did I say that right? Penouche, Penuche. Sounds like something French. So, yeah. Rat Catcher's Day.
Panuche.
Penuche.
Yeah, Wait, like cheese. Penucci.
Oh, Penucci. Okay, that's what I said
Penucci.
first.
Okay,
yeah.
so this says commonly pronounced Penucci. Okay. Brown sugar based fudge. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
You're not a fudge person.
Nah,
really?
I'm good. Ed says, I want my lion's share of loins. Did you mistype and mean to say lions? Were you being funny, Ed? I'm not sure. I don't understand. Or tenderloins, maybe? I don't know.
If you're talking about pork, I get it.
Oh my goodness, with you with the pork. Pi Approximation Day celebrates the pi symbol and its importance in mathematics. Okay, that's fine. You already get a day. But what's pi?
3.14.
3.14. So it's always March 14th. So
Right,
so
so what
you
are
don't
we
need
doing?
another day. Summer Leisure Day, along with Hammock Day, I would imagine.
We're going to have a summer leisure day today
That's
at
right.
Spencer Pool.
We'll be at Spencer Pool today from noon to 2. Come
Giving
on
up-
by and say hello.
Yeah. Bring food items and you guys get
A t-shirt. Mhm.
a t-shirt.
But we'll also have some Indiana Beach tickets because they're going to do some contests and things. So it's a lot of fun.
It's going to be so much fun. I love this remote. And it's going to be a beautiful day. The high is I think 73 today.
Ed says joke failed.
Joke failed.
Darn. I totally get it. Listen, Ed, as someone who jokes all the time, I get it. It happens. Yep. And today is Spoonerism Day. William Archibald Spooner was born in this state in 1844. He studied at Oxford and went on to lecture for 60 years, focusing on philosophy, divinity, and history. He was also an Anglican priest. Did I say that right? Anglican? Yeah.
Okay. What's that mean?
Having to do with angles. An albino man of small stature with bad eyesight. He was sometimes absent-minded, but also had a strong intellect. Because of his intellect, his speech would often not keep up with his thought process. That, along with bad eyesight, contributed to him often saying phrases that were different than the ones he intended. With a slip of the tongue, became known as Spoonerisms. The initial consonant sounds in words were reversed. Some of the most famous was, it's customary to cuss the bride.
That's fantastic.
That's a Spoonerism.
Love it.
So very, very nice. So, all right. Now let's get into what's happening. All right. President Trump installed statues of great Americans at the White House. There's one of Trump with a hat, one of Trump without a hat, one of Trump in all gold. I'm just kidding. They were all gold. It's the only great Americans. That's all. That's it. Yep. A Mississippi woman was busted driving naked while in possession of weed and illegal guns. The police filed the case under boobies, doobies, and Uzis.
Oh my gosh. So good.
Whole Foods is selling Taylor Farms lettuce for half off.
No, they're not.
Yeah. I think they went a little too far with the sign when it says, come on in for an explosive discount. I think that's just wrong.
Or can you imagine the package deal? That and a bottle of kaopectate.
Right.
Oof.
There's a new pregnant doll for kids. It comes with a removable stomach and a baby inside of an amniotic sac. Not to mention, it also comes with a birth certificate listing Nick Cannon as the father. And all the dolls. It's all of them. Yep. Journey keyboardist Jonathan Cain says Bruce Springsteen should keep out of politics. Even the other members of Journey were like, who? Like, what? Speaking of music, Don Henley turned 79 today.
Okay, we can stop with this.
Yeah. At his age,
Wow.
he's still living life in the fast lane. It's just that when he's in it, everybody is going around him on the right, screaming at him, going, move over! You're going too slow in the fast lane. And lastly, China launched a humanoid fighting league. We were talking about that the other day. It knocked the head off of one of them. So robots fighting. In the U.S., fights between inorganic creatures are just called Real Housewife reunions. All right, we're having fun here on a Hump Day Wednesday. Okay, so what was the thing that you learned? You said you wanted to share with us something you learned.
I was so excited because you know how sometimes you learn things on accident and some things you learn on purpose?
Sure.
Okay. So in us doing, like, we're spending hours on our personal time because we don't have time at work to really get these Spectrum Awards done. And going into it, I was like literally praying to God, like, just make it so that I don't care either way. Like, obviously I want to get excited if we win. And if we lose, I want to be able to not be a grumpy cat. Right. We were all talking about prep on it. And again, I don't know if it was the way it was said, but it was, if it's not funny in the first 30 seconds, the judges won't. They just move on.
They might move on.
They might, but it was implied that they're not going to move on.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was said to me the same way, probably 3 or 4 times. This time I went, our show is not always funny.
No.
Our best work is not always funny. There's funny stuff, but we're more community oriented, focusing on the local discussions, learning stuff, giving away tickets. I don't know. I would say our show is funny sometimes. It's the devil's in the details. I'm telling you, I don't know why. All of a sudden I went, we do a great show. It doesn't matter. I literally, the switch flipped.
That's good.
And at that point I was like, I'm really happy I came. Does that make sense? It was one of those side thick discussions that was happening that didn't happen at the conference. It was the night before. But I went back to my hotel room and I went, what a blessing that is. Because just as we were saying, you're not for everyone. I couldn't get that through my head when we didn't win. Right. All I heard was, you're not the best.
You're not good enough.
And when I heard you're not the best, that meant I wasn't working hard enough. And so in my head, I was grumpy cat because I was like, I can't give this any more than I am. I could give it differently, maybe, if I learned some more stuff. But I couldn't figure out how to make it so. Do you know what and so I think that's where my frustration came from, is because usually I'll fix whatever is broken. And so I saw it as broken. It's not broken, it's different. How's that for a light bulb moment? It's different.
Right.
And it may not win any awards. We may go and get skunked. We may have put all this time and effort into this on our own time or whatever it is. Doesn't mean that the show is not worthy, which was another topic of yesterday's thing. So was worthiness.
Mm-hmm.
And how one of the speakers, a different speaker, actually was talking about how confidence and worthiness are different. And how, the differences between the two of them, but you have to believe that you are worthy. Know that in your soul in order to do great things, or you're trying to plug up holes that won't get plugged up. So I'm driving home, all these things are rolling around in my head. So I do think going to a conference is fantastic for the obvious, like people show you, people tell you, people, you learn things, but you also learn so many things that are outside the box if you're paying attention.
Sure. Yeah.
And that was a huge one for me. Like a switch. I just went, oh, we're not going to be funny in 30 seconds most every day. We have like funny things.
Right.
But then I immediately thought to myself, if the McDonald's joke didn't get it last year, we're done. Because I didn't realize, like, when I asked you what was the two brothers' names,
Right.
the first brother, the names of them. I said, what's their last name again? And you went McDonald's. And I was like, oh, I'm leaving.
Right.
That to me was me at my dumbest point, but hilarious. So yeah, it was such a freeing moment. It wasn't meant to be freeing. I don't think the discussion was, going that way, but I was like, wait a second. And it kept on hitting me even through the next day. Yeah. Are you worthy? Yeah. Are you going to get it? Maybe. And if you don't, oh, well, like, yeah, it kind of cured that whole thing where I'm going to be happy for the person that does. If it's us, great. If it's not, it was a really freeing moment. And that's not
great.
To minimize the actual award itself, because I as a personality type need recognition and to be fed, because I'm usually in the clueless zone. Like I just give it my best. And especially since we work together, we aren't really in a habit of going, that was great, Steve. Like, which is not great, or this is great, Cheryl. I appreciate you. We always express appreciation, but not like good job. And that's what we do so much together, because there's all that overlap. So, yeah. So it was very interesting to know, be proud of what you're doing regardless.
Well, so there's a lot there. So one, I've always said comedy's subjective. So
yes,
what you find funny, I might not find funny.
Yeah.
Bill might not find funny. Carol might not find funny.
Right.
So it's it's all that. So there's that. So, and I learned that doing stand up, that that I learned what was funny, but I would try things out on stage, and things that I thought were hilarious, would die.
Oh,
and I would go,
I never really stopped to
thing,
think about that. That had to be, I mean, talk about taking the wind out of your sails. If you think something is hysterical or laugh at it, and your friends do even.
Yeah.
And then you get up there and silence, like.
But that's how it would happen a lot, is I would float something in conversation.
Yeah.
And I'd get a laugh out of like a group, and I'd go, okay, now how do I turn that into a joke, because and not make it just you had to be there.
Right.
Like, how do I construct that?
Yeah.
So I learned how to do that. So that's one. Two, I don't know how else to say it other than we're judged by other radio people. I don't always fit, or we might not always fit with other radio people.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a comedian who happens to be on the radio. It's just radio is where it's worked for me. Now, years ago, I thought I did great work. And I would get third place, second place, third place, second place, second place, third place, till I finally got first. after a long time.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like the Susan Lucci. Like, I mean, the 1 year they messed up my name and the whole room, like there were people shouting, "It's Toohy, it's Toohy." Like,
What'd they call you? How do you mess up Toohy?
I think they said Tuffy, or Touchy. It was one of, it was just someone reading, I mean, so, and we didn't win that year. And then the next year we won. And actually when I registered, the woman that I registered, she goes, I know they got your name right this year, so I kind of had a feeling I was like, oh, might be winning this year,
Yeah.
So, and oddly enough, the year that we won for best personality, they actually called here to get the pronunciation. So, but that was after we were nominated. So I just thought, okay, it's for the nomination.
Got
I
it.
didn't catch on.
Yeah.
So it's subjective. That said, someone's saying to you that if you're not funny in the first 30 seconds, they might not hang with it. I don't buy. Because the same guy has won the last 2 years in a row. And his submission isn't funny. Like it's not all funny. So I don't buy that. That might be some people might only do 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. And again, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
So if they have to listen to 500 submissions.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Right now we're looking for broadcasters for the play-by-play.
Yeah.
I'll know pretty early if they've got a demo, whether or not they will work or not.
Yeah.
When we used to actually pick the songs that got played on the radio when they were new songs, 20 seconds. You knew in the first 20 seconds, this is a hit for the radio. This doesn't fit. This
really,
in my opinion. I saw other program directors and music directors do the same thing. Like,
got it.
Like you could just tell when we're looking for a song for a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
We're not listening to a minute of this song. Mm-hmm. You kind of know that fits this client. This
time out though. That's different because I think if you're asking people to submit for an award, mm-hmm. And they're going up in their industry, mm-hmm. I think if it's a 5-minute thing, you should listen to the 5-minute thing. I feel like
I'm with you
because we're working on cutting it from, mm-hmm. I mean, it started long and then it went to long and then now it's this, so I get it. And I get that they're listening to a million others. Mm-hmm. That doesn't take away from the work we're putting into the 5-minute thing that we're submitting. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm just saying this person said that, and I don't necessarily know that that's true for everyone that's doing the judging.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's just about the funny. It's just about the thing, It's,
but it put something in my head where I was like, "Wait, what?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like we visited this thing 45 million times, sent it out to 6 different general managers for their opinions and stuff.
Right.
Shaved it down.
Yep.
Shaved it down again.
Right.
Yeah.
And
but it's interesting.
Yeah. And like you said, if you don't win the award, it automatically means I have to work harder, which is not the case really with most things. Mm-hmm. That just because it's not working doesn't mean necessarily push on it harder.
Yeah.
Work harder at this thing.
Yeah. It really taught me that there's a lot, unless you're you in your spot, knowing what you put into something, anything. It goes for a sports broadcast. It goes for the news. It goes for a party. It goes for a wedding. It goes, I mean, it can be applied to anybody at any job, anywhere. Mm-hmm. They could be doing their very best and have thought, ooh, this is dangerous. I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to, do this thing. I've got everything covered. Mm-hmm. There's still that thing. I feel like the movie Ice Castles. Remember the movie Ice Castles?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
At the end, if you haven't seen Ice Castles, go see it. It's like a 1980 movie, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, she goes blind. She's an ice skater, beautiful, all this stuff. Gets frustrated, goes out to skate, trips on a cord, bashes herself in the head, and goes blind. Now she makes a comeback. No one knows that she's blind. Until the end, when everybody throws flowers onto the ice.
Oh, they don't know she's blind.
They don't know she's blind. Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought
she makes her comebacks.
did.
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't seen it since I was in my teens, but yeah. So then she trips over the rose, and everything goes silent in the arena. And then her boyfriend comes out and helps her, and they realize what's wrong is that this accident did have implications. And he just says to her, "We forgot the roses." Like the one thing you didn't think of.
Right, you thought through everything.
You played this through, like, and it was all about, are you talented enough? Are you going to be able to, judge and not, whatever. And that was the one thing they didn't think. But I think it really taught me a lesson that there's a lot that goes into everything everybody does.
Sure.
Some people's standards won't be that of excellence. They'll ignore this, they'll ignore that, they'll forget to tell you, but they would have wished they did. That's where we have the commonality. It's like if you forget something and it's like, how did this happen? But that we all do the best we can.
Well, and I think as I get older, not only do different people have different ideas on excellence, they have different ideas on where the excellence is. Like, or where the excellence should be. It's
right.
One person might put their all into this thing.
Right.
But they also have to work on these 7 other things. And so those 7 other things don't get the excellence. Only that one thing did, which is really the only true way to be excellent, is to kind of focus on one thing and just be excellent at this thing, which we don't live in that world anymore.
Right.
That's almost all gone.
Right.
So yeah, but the idea of, if I don't win or it doesn't go my way, to work harder, I think is something that, that I'm learning more and more. I'm seeing it in everything is no, you can work tirelessly at the wrong thing and it's getting you nowhere. You're on a stationary bike.
Right.
You can pedal as fast as you want. You're not getting to the end of the block no matter how fast you pedal.
Right.
So.
But I think sometimes you have to be caught in that on the treadmill to realize, okay, if I don't get off this thing and figure out the way, I'm going to drop dead of a heart attack.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely.
And that's where I was last year. I was like, we're going to win this. We're going to win this. Then we didn't win it. And I was like, I don't know if I should be in broadcasting anymore. Not because I want to quit and go home and, there was probably some of that, I guess, but it wasn't like a childlike tantrum. It was just, I have nothing else to give. But I got that confused with, we may not be for everyone kind of thing. So I just thought it was interesting that the light bulb, I can't explain it to you other than there are words and stuff that are not making it into this that don't really capture
I get it.
But I went,
right.
Okay. I think I'm onto something. And
if you watch any entertainment award show, and you realize how much work has gone into a movie, and might be the nominees are like the 5 greatest actresses you've ever seen, and then only one of them wins, and you're like,
that's how I feel. That's why it's hard for me to watch any of those programs if I care about more than one person in the category. I'm like, is she going to win? Is she going to win? Ooh, if I were her and she won, I'd feel bad if I were. And then when it's somebody I don't like, I'm like, oh my gosh, are we kidding? But they all put that amount of talent and dedication.
And they all showed up that night thinking they are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was my best performance.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a huge lesson on that. So much so that I couldn't think straight after it. Like I was kind of checked out.
And the worst part about all of that is there were people that got in their cars last year without any awards in their hand, and we got in the car with an award in our hand.
Right.
We were still feeling that.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
I get that. Yep.
Yeah. So interesting. I just, I don't know if that was like a
No, for sure.
Big deal, but it felt like it to me.
It is. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Now, was that the thing you wrote down that you wanted to
Yeah.
talk about? Okay, good. So we got that covered. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. I want to check on the poll question and chat with you about lettuce. So because
yeah.
we cover
I
all
got
the
a
interesting
funny
things.
story on that.
Lettuce
Yeah.
we cover.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high near 72. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. Thursday, sunny with a high near 76. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Your annual checkup should be about more than numbers. It should be about how you're really doing physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's because your body and mind are deeply connected, and your healthcare should be too. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location, bringing whole person care closer to home for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
There's a place in Demont where neighbors become family, where faith, friendship, and purpose fill each day. Welcome to Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village, a vibrant Christian retirement community offering independent living, assisted living, rehabilitation, memory care, and skilled nursing, all in one beautiful campus setting. Whether it's enjoying activities with friends, finding peace in quiet moments, or simply knowing support is always nearby, Oak Grove is designed for living fully at every stage of life. Like Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village on Facebook. Take a virtual tour on their website or call 219-987-7005 for more information or to schedule a tour today.
From Indiana fields to American roads, freedom starts at the pump. At IBEC, drivers can choose from higher ethanol blends, including E85 for flex fuel vehicles. It's renewable, American-made, and supports Indiana farmers while giving drivers freedom from high fuel prices. Visit IBEC at 751 IN 114 in Rensselaer.
From skating fun to a hot hometown breakfast, Baz's Roller Rink is the place to be. Grab your friends and hit the rink Friday and Saturday nights with open skate at Baz's in Rensselaer. Then, Monday through Saturday from 6 to 9 a.m., start your morning with breakfast at Baz's. Enjoy delicious breakfast favorites, fresh coffee, and friendly hometown service that'll get your day rolling right. Skating fun at night and breakfast in the morning. Only at Baz's Roller Rink on North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Follow Baz's on Facebook for special hours and more. And don't forget to check out Breakfast at Baz's on Facebook as well.
Wake up your taste buds at the Harvest Hangout in Goodland. From espresso drinks to matcha, lemonade, boba, and more. Plus homemade breakfast, lunch, and specials that hit the spot. This is your new favorite stop. Everything is made with organic forward ingredients, from our syrups to our food. The Harvest Hangout, where every cup and every bite feels like home. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for updates and specials.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
97.7 The Q. Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Touhyville for today and tomorrow.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday. Jesus, it's only Wednesday?
Get some coffee. You woke me up.
Definitely need my coffee.
You know what I really need?
What?
What do you need?
Caffeinated bacon.
Genius.
I can get behind that.
Hump day, am I right, buddy?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's light this candle.
You know what time it is?
What is it?
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Yeah. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. They've got movies Wednesday through the weekend. And tomorrow is the last Free Family Film Festival movie of the year. It's SpongeBob the movie. So exciting stuff there. Mm-hmm. Free movie, 10:30 in the morning. Doors open at 10. So go ahead and make your plans to head over there for that. It's sponsored by Chief Industries in Rensselaer. And of course, we've been happy to partner with the Fountain Stone Theater for this, for the entire run of the Free Family Film Festival here at Touhyville Media.
This is multiple years, though.
98 Gold and Bear Country. Yes, this is our third year doing it, I think. Third or fourth. Yeah. So, yeah, I know years ago, the stations used to sponsor it, and Russ Martin would go out and introduce the movie.
Oh, nice.
And the reason I remember that so well is he would always come back with popcorn for there was a big bucket of popcorn that would be out there on the desk. And
got it.
Yeah, everybody would go, and I don't know why we never thought to, it was going on every week, of the summer, that no one thought to run out and grab some bowls. We all would fill coffee filters with popcorn and take them to our desks.
That's hilarious. Coffee filters. Good grief.
If only Cheryl had worked here then, she would have been like, after the first week of that, you would have gone out and bought little bowls for everybody. Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, that's good stuff there. So, all right, let's go take a look at our poll question asking you, are you nervous about eating lettuce? So you said you had something on that.
Yesterday at the women's conference, they had these really cute bags from the IBA, and they were lunch totes, like smaller totes in purple, matched the whole motif, beautiful. Inside of it was a sandwich. You had turkey and cheese, you had ham and cheese, you had bruschetta wrap. You had your choice. I open up the ham and cheese sandwich, and it's got a big piece of lettuce on it. And I was like, okay, so here's Cheryl's whacked out way of thinking. I didn't want to pull it apart at the table in front of everybody. So I actually ate it.
Just because you didn't want to pull it apart?
I didn't want to be that, because it came wrapped up, but I was like, it had mayo all over it. So I was like, okay, are we really going to make this whole thing a big mess right now? And then I thought, after I ate it, I go, if you get deathly ill, dum-dum, who cares?
I mean, what if...
Yeah, I was a little bit like...
What if it was an onion and you're allergic to onions? What if it was you would have pulled it apart? What if it had olives on it?
It was so nice, and there were satin tablecloths and all this. And then I finally, afterwards, when I ate it, I go, you're a moron. You don't, who cares? You don't want to get sick like that.
Yeah.
This is not just getting a little nauseous. This is like a parasite that lasts over a month.
Yeah.
So it was just, but I literally had this exact question answered yesterday. Exhibit A. I opened my sandwich, saw a beautiful piece of green lettuce on it, and went, oh gosh. And went, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. And then I was like, but it's got mayo and it's going to get all over the place. Just eat it. That's what I did.
So for me, the other day, and this is not a reflection on Burger King. So there's nothing that I've heard anything about Burger King.
Yeah.
But I went to go get their chicken sandwich the other day.
Uh-huh.
And it comes with lettuce on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said no lettuce. Because I don't know where they get their lettuce from.
Right.
I don't know. It's this Taylor Farms said that they sent it out to multiple restaurants and are not naming them. So I don't know.
And they said they're a supplier. So like if you own 6 restaurants and they supply to you, and then you break up the bags to your 6 restaurants,
right?
They're having trouble tracking those things down because we know Harley did not have Taco Bell.
Right.
Then I know a guy did a TikTok and said, I ordered the Taco Bell. I forget what item he ordered. I thought it was a burrito. And he opened it up and it had no lettuce and no tomatoes in it.
Oh, okay. So they already got rid of that. Yeah.
And he was like, it kind of looked like a nothing sandwich.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
Right.
I was
Which is also
like,
not good. Like, okay, are we going to
okay.
change the price on this?
But
I mean,
if-
it's already 7 cents, but
right.
you know, yeah.
But if I'm right, how much cheaper do you want it, Steve? A nickel. I'll give you a nickel for it. But something like Chipotle, when I would get the bowl, how do you take the lettuce out of the bowl?
I don't know.
There's nothing left.
Yeah. So far, 58% say no, 42% say yes.
Oh, that's closer than I would have thought.
Are you nervous about eating lettuce? Greg says, ate at Chipotle last night. So far, so good. So, well, Greg, you're a braver man than I, even before this outbreak.
Yeah, I want to see how long.
Kevin says this outbreak of bad lettuce is more reason to stay on the carnivore diet, save the plants and veggies, and eat a steak. I like you
Right?
there.
Or chocolate bar.
Right? Now, George says, nah, I grow my own. See, now that's good. If you know you're getting it local, like at the farmer's market or you grow your own, you know, what a great position to be in. I like Angelica says, I didn't eat any to begin with.
Right. Go, Angelica.
Right?
This says if you're infected with the cyclospora parasite from contaminated lettuce, symptoms typically appear 1 week after consumption.
Right. So,
however, the incubation period can range anywhere from 2 to 14 days or longer.
Ugh.
Can I just tell you, I would not be able to pin it.
Right.
Could you,
Well,
if someone said, would you eat?
Now we
ago?
can. So if
I
you're not
know,
out at
right?
the fair with me next week, I know who to blame.
No, God forbid. Right?
Sue says, depends on where I buy it from. And Melanie says, no, if it's locally grown or from our own food sources here in our, okay. She says here in our country. I think you meant county, Melanie, because
country,
yeah.
this is our country.
You know,
well,
I realize
she's
that it's
saying
coming from Mexico, but yeah.
you would know that if you bought,
Let's not, I mean, I love America too, but let's not pretend like America can't have, foodborne illnesses. The lettuce that is contaminated with cyclospora is coming from questionable sources. It's coming from Taylor Farms, cyclospora bacteria is human feces. It's not a lettuce problem. It's being contaminated in the fields and brought to us in this way is unacceptable. Melanie, I'm with you. You seem very angry about that I blamed lettuce.
Yeah.
Not blaming lettuce, but that's where it's coming from. A lot of this is coming from lettuce. So from a specific place in Mexico owned by Taylor Farms. So,
well, and if you're going to be, I mean, I get that they're saying lettuce, but the lettuce was a false positive, which I'm not quite sure I understand.
Oh, okay.
So they
Sorry.
are not sure that it's limited to lettuce at this point. It's supposed to be
not
lettuce,
limited
cilantro,
to, but that's where they say it
strawberries.
started. That was the core. At least
Yeah.
that was the other day. So.
Yeah.
All right. For goodness sakes, I know we're safe with pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
This is John Finefellows.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Hope I can get it.
Let's see if you can get it. We'll play a little which came first. 2 celebrities celebrating birthdays today, both in different years. Let's see here. So, who do you think is older? David Spade, comedian, actor, or Don Henley from the Eagles? I said how old Don Henley is earlier this morning. So Don Henley or David Spade?
Which one's older?
Yes.
I know David Spade, not personally, but I'm gonna say Don Henley.
Yes, Don Henley is 79 years young today, while David Spade is 62. So
okay, I thought he was around my age. Not that I'm giving my age away.
Hold on, John. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get you all set up with your pizza certificate. Congratulations.
All right.
That's how we do it. Got us a winner today.
You didn't even have to cheat.
No, which is.
I was ready for him, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was about to say the eagle has landed.
Oh, my gosh. Cheryl and her cheating.
I'm
no more cheating. No more
I'm back.
cheating. Yeah.
Aren't you glad I'm back?
Yeah, you better never order a Rick's Pizza. He's going to get you back. He's gonna charge you $72 for a pizza when you order one. So, all right, we'll be back in a little bit. Stick around.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
.97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
A DeMont man, 45-year-old Christopher James Jackson of DeMont, was in Jasper Superior Court on Monday for a pretrial conference. He faces several felony counts, including attempted murder of a Lake Village man early last April, after an incident that investigators said took place inside a vehicle following a verbal dispute. The two then reportedly traveled to a hospital in Crown Point where the victim entered the hospital and Jackson was captured a short time later. The victim survived. The prosecution and defense attorneys are reportedly working on a negotiated plea on the counts against Jackson. The other felony charges are 2 counts of armed robbery, criminal confinement, and intimidation. The next hearing will be on August 3rd and include a motion by defense for a reduction in bond that last April was set at $20 million surety or $2 million cash. The Jasper County Plan Commission met Monday evening, and a vote was taken on Amazon NIPSCO LLC seeking an approval in a zoning change for an industrial subdivision to be located in Kankakee Township. The vote to approve was 7 in favor, with 2 abstentions. The ground is approximately 3 miles northeast of Wheatfield. The number of people attending to see what action would be taken was around 80. This was the only action needed to approve the request. An Indianapolis woman, 28-year-old Shayla Anderson, has been sentenced for threatening to kill a United States House of Representatives member. The sentence is 27 months in federal prison, followed by 3 years supervised release. She was found guilty of 2 counts of influencing a federal official by threat by way of sending 5 texts to the unnamed office holder, stating in part, quote unquote, "We will kill you." The press release said the threats continued by way of email. Anderson has a prior history of threatening people, including other convictions for intimidation and invasion of privacy in 3 separate cases. The State Board of Finance has voted to approve reimbursement for the April and May collection of gasoline taxes back to Indiana counties, cities, and towns following Governor Braun's temporary gas tax holiday. According to the State Comptroller's Office, reimbursement began yesterday. There are 2 funds at the local level receiving reimbursements: the Motor Vehicle Highway Fund and the local Road and Street Fund. Rounded to the nearest thousand, Jasper County is receiving $273,000 reimbursed, Newton County $176,000, $215,000 to Pulaski County, White County $250,000, and Benton County $163,000. Towns and cities receive separate reimbursements as well. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the third or fourth level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Irene Evans of DeMott passed away on July 16th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Irene Evans will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield at noon today. Adam Conley officiating. Interment will take place at DeMott Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Joanne Locke of DeMott passed away on July 17th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Joanne Locke will be held at Chapel Lawn Cemetery at 1 p.m. on Friday. Interment at Chapel Lawn Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Geraldine Jerry Klaus of Rensselaer passed away on July 19th. Friends may call on Friday from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jerry Klaus will be held at noon Central Time Friday. Pastor Paul Keller officiating. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high near 72. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. Thursday, sunny with a high near 76. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Welcome to Touhyville.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because. But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend. The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work. Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime.
Yep. 8 o'clock hour already. It's 8:08.
Crazy.
Right?
It's less than 4 hours away
Blink.
from our Blue Hawaiian
Yes.
luau
Yeah, we're
at
gonna have
Spencer
fun.
Pool.
We're gonna have fun out at Spencer Pool. Come on by and say
We
hello.
are.
Hang out with us. Chit chat. Dive in the pool. Cool
Bring
off.
some food.
Yeah, all good stuff there.
Bring food for Good Samaritan.
Yes,
Food
you'll get
pantry.
a T-shirt,
Mhm.
and we'll also have some Indiana Beach tickets for the kiddos out there. So,
Mhm.
portion of the show today brought to us by Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village. They do Hot Topic Wednesdays. Okay, so
All I can think about is Jim Gaffigan. Hot topic.
right,
Instead of Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. Yep.
Hot topic.
See, and for me, all I think of is the crazy store with the crazy music. Hot Topic. You know. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Now for August 5th. So what they do is they do helpful tips, local resources, great conversations happen the second Wednesday of each month at 1:30 in DeMott. Okay. For Hot Topic Wednesdays at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMott. Okay. It's free and open to everyone. But this coming Hot Topic Wednesday, August 5th, is community bingo they're doing. So Community Bingo returns August 5th at 1 o'clock at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMont. Enjoy a fun afternoon of bingo supporting VNA Hospice Phoenix Center of Grief and bring along a food donation to help local families in need. So that's at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMont. Also, got to mention AutoWorks in Rensselaer. Whether it's a strange noise, a warning light, or routine service, AutoWorks is there to help. The good folks at AutoWorks will take care of you. Conveniently located on 231 in Rensselaer. Call today, 219-866-5500 to make an appointment and get your vehicle checked out at AutoWorks in Rensselaer.
So I was blown away by this story. I'm a big fan of Cory Booker. Are you a fan of Cory Booker?
I think so. I don't follow a lot, but I like I've
U.S.
seen him speak
Senator
a couple
from New
of times.
Jersey.
Yeah, I know
from
who
New
he
Jersey.
Is. Yeah.
But I just love him. I just love his outlook on stuff. And I was right in front of his office and would have given anything to meet him when we were in Washington. I was right there. I'm
really?
like, ah! You know,
Did you knock on the door?
there were tons of people in there because all of them, I mean, are always meeting with constituents. So yeah. Anyway, so he posted this on his page. Listen to this. 11-year-old Avery Woolery from Lexington, Kentucky is being hailed as a hero for jumping into an apartment complex pool and pulling an unconscious drowning man from the bottom. According to Avery, the adults around the pool weren't doing anything, so he put his goggles on, dove down, and pulled a grown man up out of the water.
And again, how old?
11.
Wow.
Woolery's adrenaline kicked in, and with his dad's assistance, he got the man to safety, where a bystander immediately started administering CPR and another called 911. Quote, no one was doing anything, so I put on my goggles. I went underwater. I grabbed him up. There was no way that I was going to let another man die today. He's a human being. He should be treated as such, the young hero declared. First responders arrived just before 8 p.m. and rushed the man to a hospital, a nearby hospital in serious condition.
Yeah.
How'd you like to know that you raised an 11-year-old young man that isn't going to be stopped from something like that?
Right. And that's why we can't win awards. We can't be funny in 30 seconds. Be proud of yourself.
Wah, 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 wah.
Thanks, Cheryl. Super duper.
Maybe
Way
we
to go.
start it that way. We set the stage. Like,
Right. That's how we should open our thing is, hey, this is Stephen Cheryl. If you're only going to listen to this for 30 seconds, you might as well turn it off right now because we're not going to be funny yet. We're waiting until 37 seconds in before we're going to be funny. So just wait. Hold on. It's coming. Wait. Just hold. Wait. Don't you stop this. Don't you. All right. Here we go.
Right.
Oh,
that's
my.
funny.
Let's see what we got going on here in the world to chit chat about. Okay. So I've been wondering if something like this was going to come about ever since they said we were getting rid of the pennies, because I've been seeing the signs at places. We're rounding up, we're rounding down because we don't have pennies, which I'm not quite understanding, because I can't be the only person that sometimes pays with pennies. So there's got to be pennies. Now, I have been to places where they go to make me change and they don't have pennies.
Now, do you think we should save them? I don't know what we should do here. Like, I feel like an idiot where I'm not going to have any pennies, and pennies annoyed me my whole life, and now they're going to be worth $1 gazillion.
Do you think so? You think they're going to be worth money?
I don't know.
Because they're going to go away? Here's the problem, and I can see it on the faces of cashiers. It is causing a problem. And I know I said, here's the problem, it's causing a problem. Cashiers don't know what to do because people are getting mad. I can see it on their faces when they attempt to tell me, these teenage kids, I don't have pennies to make change. And, I could see their nervousness. So I'm sure they've been yelled at. I'm sure there's people that are getting mad, and
yeah.
And I understand it, because if you're rounding up and you're keeping more money from every customer to a giant corporation, those pennies are going to add up pretty quick. and they're going to make a lot more money off of your everyday people. So, because I'm not, and I know they say that they are, I'm not seeing a lot of them round down.
Oh, so they're always rounding up? You can't do that.
Well, I know. And they say that they're not. It's happened to me a couple of times where I've seen it where I just don't get my change back because they don't have pennies. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how this is working then. So now we're running into an issue. Okay. So remember when the government shut down production of the penny because they cost more than a penny to produce? Some people wondered why they hadn't done it sooner. Well, it's opened up a whole can of worms. Paying in cash without regular access to pennies has been confusing, and some businesses have been rounding to the nearest nickel when giving change. Okay? Some have been rounding to where we get more, but some are not. It doesn't work everywhere. Some states have existing laws that require exact change or don't allow businesses to charge more or less to some customers than others, even if it's just a couple of pennies lost to rounding. And that has led to some legal issues now.
Oh, geez.
Now Congress is working to pass a bill called the Common Sense, CENTS Act, which will hopefully relieve these problems. This would allow all businesses the option to round cash transactions to the nearest nickel. So for an example, a 1982 purchase becomes 1980, while 1983 becomes 1985. I think this is going to be very confusing. I think this is going to cause problems, and I hate to say this, but I have been to enough stores, to enough cashiers, to enough people running the register that don't know how to do math. And I'm sorry to say that, but I see them, going
trying to figure it out,
taking off their shoes and trying to figure it all out. So,
oh boy,
this is going to be a problem. I don't know if this is going to lead to, I personally
sounds
guess,
like a class action lawsuit.
No, I'm guessing this is going to lead to stores changing their prices to fit this.
Yeah.
So that prices are, and I hate to say it, I don't think there's a lot of companies that are going to change the price for the better for us as the customer. I don't think they're going to. Just taking a guess.
They better, because we're broke.
Well,
I mean, for Pete's sake, enough.
Mm-hmm. So I guess this is what Canada did when they phased out the penny over a decade ago. So yeah, way to go, Canada. Whatever, you're America's hat.
Oh my gosh.
But the bill could also force a change to nickels. Nickels are even more expensive to make than pennies, by the way. Mm-hmm. Last year, it cost almost 14 cents to make every nickel.
My head hurts.
I know, right?
And we can't get the AM in every car act passed. Like, because there's too many people behind it. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Like, oh.
I know.
You know what we need? The honk. Oh.
Right. What are we doing?
We need what's his name's? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
We haven't heard from him in a while.
I know, right?
So the government is now looking at cheaper ways to make the nickel, but that also causes problems because they need to be able to be recognized in vending machines and counting machines, or those systems would have to be rebuilt. So you can't make them out of like recycled plastic or something. You have to make them out of the things so that they're recognized by all the machines.
Oh,
so nothing is imminent, though.
So
the
then
bill
there's
just
a committee looking at that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
So nothing is imminent. The bill is just calls for testing lower cost nickels. Also, the bill has passed the House, but has not yet passed the Senate. So, yeesh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can we just do things common sense? I know it's called common sense thing, but
okay. But now, hear me out on this.
I know what. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hear me out on this. So now, if something is $1.82, it gets rounded down to $1.80.
Right.
But if I pay with my debit card or credit card, I'm paying $1.82. So now I'm paying more for something because I paid exact change with a debit card or a credit card? The guy with cash gets rounded down or rounded up?
My thought was this. I get charged, let's say, I don't know what, right? But I would think it's going to lead to like some sort of discriminatory thing. It's going to.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's going to turn into a great big thing that you're like, no. It was just that we didn't have a penny. Like, but it's going to be a thing.
Right.
So, yeah. So what's the answer on anything progressively?
I don't know.
I mean, we have to, it's stupid. 14 cents for a 5 cent,
I know.
The math isn't mathing.
Right. Right.
Like, we don't want to continue to be dumb, but at the same, or dumb is not really the real reason.
And we can't go cashless.
Resourceless,
You know what I mean? Like,
or unresourceful or whatever word.
Okay, so Sarah says, I'm a cashier at IGA in Remington. Our registers round for us. If they use cash, it automatically gives us the correct change. But if it's a credit, it stays as pennies. So that's what I'm talking about. And Sarah, thank you for letting me know that the
what does
the
she
register
mean by a
does
credit, though?
Credit card, like
credit card.
or
Okay,
debit,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was just saying, is that what if, so now I'm paying exact change, so I'm being charged more, or in some cases less. If it's $1.83, I pay with a debit card, I get to pay less than the person who paid cash.
Right.
But if it's $1.82, I'm paying more than, and I know it's only 2 cents.
Right.
But eventually that adds up.
It is money. So it
Right.
literally, it is something. Yeah.
So, and Sarah, I'm glad to know that the register automatically does that.
Yeah.
Because I do see some people having problems. It's
right. Because to me, it's like, who catches this? Like, I don't think to myself, if someone says that's $17.87, that now it's $17.90. If I didn't use my debit card, I did. Blah, blah, blah. I'm already like a mental midget these days with everything in this head.
I know.
Not sleeping more than
Right?
6 hours a day. Like,
I know.
I can't even think the solution out to this.
I know. Well, listen, I went to a drive-thru one time.
Yeah.
And I happened to go like twice in 1 week, and I ordered the exact same thing. And it was like $1.50 more the next time I went. And I'm like,
what?
Something got rung up wrong.
Right.
And I was trying to explain it. And they came back and said, I said, did prices just go up? Because nowadays prices are going up with everything.
Yeah.
And the manager said, actually, I just checked and it did. It went up by 12 cents. The math isn't mathing. The math isn't mathing, and I let it go because I was tired of going up and back. I just wanted to eat my lunch.
Yeah.
But I then went back like 2 weeks later,
Uh-huh.
and it was back to the original price. I'm like, okay, now I realized there was a human error there. Someone rang me up the wrong thing, So it's, but it's at this point in my life, I'm just getting to the point where, can we just look at what we're doing and just go, oops, I think I rang you up the wrong thing, But I think there is such a fear sometimes with making a mistake because, one, people flip their lids too fast. And two, you've got managers that are overexcited about their power and come down on people too hard.
Okay, so I didn't tell you this story that I was told the other day from Harley, and I'll make it quick unless we need to go to break because.
Is it a long story?
No.
Oh, you're fine.
So Harley was at Costco, her favorite place in the universe, and with Randy, and they tried some new pasta sauce and loved it. And it came with a little piece of bread in a dunker thing, like the sauce was in a little cup. So she got done with her sauce, she dunked her stuff, and there was a garbage can there. So she tossed it in the garbage can, hers and Randy's, and one of them fell off and bounced on the floor. A woman behind her got some of the stuff, I guess, hit her in the bottom of her pant leg. First, she called her expletives beyond. To make a long story short, they zigzagged through different aisles. This woman was following Harley, calling her, the worst of stuff. She actually saw a gentleman in a Costco shirt and said, hey, we have all this. We're going to have to leave, but we need an escort because this woman's following us, yelling all sorts of things. I said, just so you know, it's all on camera in a store like that. So, you know what I mean? If she does accost you, you know, I know you don't want to get it to that bar.
Right.
And this gentleman said, I'm a dad, come with me. Checked her, opened up a register at Costco, checked her out, and had security escort her to her car.
Wow. Yeah.
All because the bottom cup fell out from underneath and like hit the floor and like
splattered her.
And Harley was like, oh my goodness, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Well, you're a not a and she's like, again, I'm really, really sorry.
Yep.
And she said to Mom, what is wrong with people
What
in
do you
this
do?
world?
Yep.
And then I go to work and I want to like hover around my team. And I said, just keep your energy, the same positive energy as you have. And you did all the right things because you weren't going to walk out to your car with this lunatic following you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I mean, when you talk about snapping on a second,
and that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying. I think,
what are
I
you,
think
crazy?
People, like I said, I can see the nervousness in cashiers when they tell me they don't have any pennies to give me the exact change.
Right. Like
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amber from Baz's says our prices always include tax. Slice of pizza $2. We give the government their share. Well, so okay, I see.
But
what you're
it's not
saying.
taxed on food. Is that right in Indiana? So the slice of pizza doesn't come out to $2.22 or whatever it is. Is that right on food? It is what it is.
Yeah. So I don't. So are you saying that like so when they pay, it's always going to be exactly $2? So that because you don't have to deal with the pennies and that kind of stuff. Like so and
that's helpful.
And I think that's where things are going to start to go to.
Yeah.
In my opinion, is it's going to be figured out that with the tax, it's going to come to an even nickel. You know, eventually they're going to find that happy medium. I don't know how because I'm not a mathematician, but yeah. So interesting. But no, I think there's a lot of fear out there because people are flipping out about things that are not worthy of flipping out about. And it's just there's a lot of anger going on right now in the world. I think so. It's really hard to navigate. So all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got some fun stories to dive into, for goodness sakes. Before we end on a high note, man, is the day flying.
Right.
And then we're going to be out at Spencer Pool. Come on out and say hi.
Put on your swimsuit.
Yes, that's right. Play hooky. Come on out and hang at the pool with us. It'll be a lot of fun.
If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquors family of stores bring on the refreshment, from the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Be sure to check out their summer seltzer sales. Twisted Tea variety packs and Svedka vodka flavors now at new lower prices. Visit their locations in Rensselaer, DeMott, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Big news for your next party or event. Party Town Rentals is now under new ownership. It's owned by Brian and Amber, the same folks behind Baz's Roller Rink. So you know fun is guaranteed. Already your go-to for bounce houses, tents, tables, and chairs, Party Town has just gotten even better. Now offering luxury restroom trailers for upscale comfort and a food truck to keep your guests fed and happy. From backyard birthdays to weddings and festivals, one call does it all. Visit partytownrentals.com. Or call if you have any questions. You could ask Brian or Amber at 219-863-2546. Party Town Rentals, new owners, bigger options, and the same goal, making your event unforgettable.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6854. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6854. That's 800-575-6854. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, everybody, this is John Schneider, and you are listening to Touhyville with Steve and Cheryl.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Up and at 'em.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day.
We've got a show to put on, in case you didn't notice.
You are going to love this.
Am I?
Am I?
Really? Sure about that?
99% sure.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Yep. Where has the time gone? My goodness, what a morning. Portions of which are brought to us by the Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer, a surgical clinic right in Rensselaer. So if you need surgery, you can get it done right in Jasper County. If you're dealing with some kind of pain, something you're not sure about, and you can't get in to see your GP, give them a call, okay? Because I know sometimes right now it's harder to find doctors. Doctors are taking longer for appointments because there's not enough. So if need be, just call the Liberty Clinic, 219-866-8999. Explain to them what you have going on. Visit mylibertyclinic.com. Go and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook as well, so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Also, got to mention our friends over at Brookside Florist. Pat does an incredible job. Whatever flowers you need for whatever occasion, go see Pat over at Brookside Florist. She'll be glad to help you out. 121 West Vine Street in Rensselaer. Call today, 219-866-5001. Go and like Brookside Florist on Facebook. And I got to mention that we're streaming video. You can see our smiling faces on the Q98 Gold and Touhyville Facebook pages, as well as Twitch. Just look for Touhyville, and YouTube, look for Touhyville. And that is brought to us in part by Lauren Berenda and Shelter Insurance. You can see his smiling face as well. Use the QR code and go right to his website. That's Lauren Berenda at Shelter Insurance in Rensselaer. All right. Let's see what we got going on here in the world. I've got some food things. I've got I got all kinds of stuff. My goodness, this morning has just flown by. So I don't know that I've got time for this one today, so I think I might save it for tomorrow. Remember how last week we did the the girl flexes that guys find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now someone did women put guy flexes that women find attractive. So I want to get into that. We'll dive into that tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to have time this morning, but all right, let's cover some of this food stuff. I know I did it in the jokey jokes, but it's true. Whole Foods is offering discounted Taylor Farms shredded iceberg lettuce. I realize that it might not be from there, but maybe you just got to send it back and just go, guys, I'm sorry, but you messed up.
Right.
And
And
we
if there's
can't
a
take this
voluntary
hit.
recall, I don't understand. Or is it on not
Must
bagged,
not be on that
not
bagged
bags?
shredded lettuce, I guess, but I think people are staying away from it. I think they're
Talk
scared.
about playing with fire.
Right?
Ooh.
Right? I think they're scared, you know? So, and this is what happens when someone like Taylor Swift gets involved in too many companies.
No,
So it's
no.
I'm kidding. Taylor Swift has nothing to do with Taylor Farms. I'm kidding. This one I found surprising, and I want to do a little research into how they came up with this. This story says Kroger, it is a better value than Aldi or Walmart.
Interesting.
Because I would say the times I've been there, Kroger is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It says here when you're strolling the aisles of Aldi or Publix, which is like a grocery chain in the South, have you ever wondered if the store's in-house brand is a good idea? Now, budget conscious shoppers are checking into it. Okay, they conducted Restaurant Furniture Plus conducted a study to get to the bottom of this burning question. To make a determination, the group went virtual shopping, according to a results shared online. They went to 4 national grocery store chains with in-house brands, bought a basket full of 15 essential items, including a gallon of milk, bread, a dozen eggs, and chicken breasts, as well as pantry items like spaghetti, canned beans, as well as baking goods. They exclusively bought items from the store brand to determine which chain offered the best bargains. Kroger topped the list with an overall basket total of $30 and the lowest prices on 10 out of the 15 items analyzed, which was more than any other retailer, according to the survey. Kroger offered the best bargains in the pantry category, offering the lowest prices for key essentials such as canned diced tomatoes, spaghetti, and sugar, and had the lowest prices for a dozen large eggs as well. Walmart came in second with a basket totaling $30.95, so close.
Mm-hmm.
Aldi was third at $33.15. Interesting.
Yeah.
One important thing to note that the survey didn't go to either Costco or Trader Joe's. Neither one was included.
Can I ask a question? Did you say in the beginning that it was non-sale items across the board? Like they totaled up the items, but what if an item was on sale at one place this week and not at the other?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because then it's random to me.
Yeah.
Then Kroger, if they had the sale on eggs or they had the sale on X and Walmart didn't that week.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah. The other thing I'd like to know, and it doesn't say this in here, they said they bought the store brand is quantity size. I hope quantity size was equal.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point too.
So
yeah,
because that's what I have the hardest time with when we go to Costco. Is figuring out, okay, this is a giant jar of mustard. And yes, it's more expensive than the jar of mustard at the store. But the jar of mustard at the store is smaller. This is bigger. Am I getting the ounces with? And I'm like, I can't sit there and do math on every single item at Costco. It blows my brain. So I just don't know.
And then I always think, am I going to have to invite, the Chicago Bears over for dinner to finish this? Like, or are we going to be able to eat it with 2 of us?
Yes.
Like, because it does. I mean, yeah, you can keep a bottle of mustard in the fridge for 9 years if you want to, but I'll just
Right.
buy smaller ones and be done. And then,
Right.
you know what I mean? To save the 60 cents.
Yeah.
I mean, even to the extent where the Rayo's, we love Rayo's pasta sauce, but it's the gargantuan bottles.
Giant,
Like
right.
we can't even hit that bottle between the two of us.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, okay, so I'm buying the big bottle, and ounce-wise it's cheaper. But if I'm tossing out a third of it, then what's the point? Did it
and
work?
then I start to
Did it
feel
work?
bad because
Yeah.
with me, I was raised like if we liked it and we were going to eat it, we could buy it. But a minute that it went stale, bad, got tossed in the garbage, then it became waste, and it was like no. And I kind of had that with the kids too.
Yeah.
Even if it was expensive, if you're going to eat it and it's balanced in the lunchbox, great.
Right.
But if you're not going to eat it and I'm going to have a closet full of it sitting there and then I got to toss it, now I'm not buying it again.
Right. Yep.
So
I'm with you. One more food item. Now, I like my beer, and I like my brands of beer that I like.
Yes, you do. No.
That's right. I'm drunk right now. And
No.
so
Oh my gosh.
you think this is coffee? But I like
think this is coffee.
I like the kinds that I like. Like I don't just have to have
Yeah.
beer. Like, I like the kinds that I like, the flavors, the citrus.
Which your
So-
favorite is the Corona thing I stumbled on accident for you.
Yes.
And I don't drink beer, so I guess.
Yes.
But anything with orange with you is like a hit.
This Corona Sunbrew is like,
You love it.
it's so citrusy and good. Yeah. For warm weather. I did not buy it at all through the winter. Like I don't want it in the wintertime. It's weird. So, but this has taken the cake for me. Ugh. A beer that tastes like ranch dressing is being served at the
Oh.
Minnesota State Fair.
Oh, Steve.
Who would want to drink that?
Oh God.
Like I tried. We went to what's the candy place in downtown that used to love
Albany's?
that went away?
Sugar Factory. Oh, Dylan's. Yep,
candy store.
Yep.
I tried a grapefruit beer that was so like tart or whatever you want to call that. Like,
William says
hell no. Yeah. He says beer, yes. Then to the ranch thing, hell
ranch.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Ugh.
described as a ranch dressing flavored cream ale,
Oh no.
blending smooth malt with hints of buttermilk, herbs, and spices.
No.
Yucca. Yucca.
I can't even. I'm thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Oh, okay. I gotta unthink that.
Yep.
which
Unthink it.
is making me think about it more. Don't think about elephants.
Right. Don't think about ranch. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back.
Ugh.
Got a couple more stories, and then we end on a high note. Nobody go anywhere.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly sunny and beautiful with a high near 72. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. Thursday, sunny with a high near 76. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 56. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
When you need surgical care, you shouldn't have to travel miles away from home. At Liberty Clinic General Surgery Wound Care Colonoscopy in Rensselaer, you'll find advanced surgical care with a personal hometown touch. From colonoscopies and hernia repair to vein treatment, wound care, breast surgery, and more, Liberty Clinic delivers expert care close to home. Led by Mayo Clinic trained surgeon Dr. Randy Lehman and compassionate medical team, Liberty Clinic is committed to helping you heal with confidence. Call 219-866-8999. Visit mylibertyclinic.com and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook today.
Having a trusted healthcare provider close to home matters because your health is about more than a single appointment. It's about caring for the whole person. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location. We're proud to offer care for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews, and you don't know who I am, but you do know who Cheryl and Steve are. They live in Hooterville or somethingville. Anyways, it's a made-up place, and you're in it, and they're the hosts. Have a good morning. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day.
This is really great today.
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard.
Work hard, we play hard.
Yes, they work hard and they play hard.
It's showtime, baby.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Tomorrow at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they're doing Day of the Cowboy. Virtual tour of the National Cowboy Museum. Games, grub, dress in your best cowboy style. That's tomorrow at the Rensselaer Senior Center. That's part of Jasper County Community Services. Also, very important tomorrow, from 10 till 1, they're doing Indiana Legal Aid Services will be there. Kristen Just, an attorney from the Indiana Legal Services, will be there, free for those 60 years and older needing legal assistance with legal preparation of documents like wills, power of attorney, advance directives, living wills, free consultation service. Okay, you can call and make an appointment. She's going to be there 10 to 1, 219-866-4333. So that is tomorrow at Jasper County Community Services. So that's happening tomorrow. And then on Friday at the Fozzie Senior Center, Guess the Mess at 12:15. If you're curious, enjoy surprises and join us and Guess the Mess. Not sure what that game is, but sounds like a lot of fun.
Guess the Mess.
Yes. So
sounds like someone's following a toddler around.
Right. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. So a triple threat this week. So they had it last night. You still got Thursday. So if you were at the Farmers Market last night, don't worry. You still got it Thursday night, tomorrow night. And then Saturday from 7:30 till noon. So the Farmers Market in Rensselaer, go and like the Farmers Market on Facebook to find out some of the different vendors that are going to be there. And we'll be giving away a gift basket on Friday for the Rensselaer Farmers Market as well. So, all right. Let's see what we got going on here before we dive into ending on a high note. A woman in Florida is accused of selling a man's tarantula collection while he was in jail. I got to tell you, I know you might be mad that she sold your tarantula collection while you were in jail. I don't know that it's her responsibility to take care of them for you.
Unless you had that agreement beforehand. But I can tell you, I'm not going to be taking care of it.
I'm just letting you know, if you get arrested, I'm not watering the plants every day. I'm just not doing it.
I knew you didn't love me. I need a new boyfriend.
How many times a week do you say that? Yeah, I mean, guys, it's first of all, it's a tarantula collection. Second of all, you're in jail. By the way, she admits that she sold them. She says they were dying without him there to take care of them. So she wasn't going to take care of them. She's like, they were dying. So yeah, I got rid of them. Yeah, I would too. This is from Florida. Woman is accused of selling a man's tarantula collection. According to the county deputies, Stephanie Lauren Brooks is facing charges of dealing in stolen property and petty theft.
Okay, she must have kept the money or something.
After a victim reported his spiders missing, he discovered they were gone when he returned home from the Marion County Jail. Deputies say the man learned from family members that Brooks stole the tarantulas. He reported almost $600 in losses, losing multiple spiders, including a striped devil tarantula and a golden knee choco tarantula. A child witness reported that Brooks got rid of the tarantulas due to safety concerns and inability to afford them. Brooks says she sold the spiders because they were dying, and she acknowledged they belonged to the man. So
I'm just going to say this. I'm very thankful to her for not opening the cages and then going to the spa and coming back and releasing them.
Right. I mean,
fly free, birdies. Fly free.
But I mean, what's...
Whoa.
So if I'm living with someone, I mean, unless she broke into his house, I mean, but if you broke into his house, what do you care what his tarantulas are doing?
Right.
So if you're living with someone,
or if she handed him the $600, let's say she made $600 or I don't know what she made on it. If she kept it in an envelope for him, okay.
I guess.
I mean, you're not here to take care of them. So
right. What am I supposed to do?
It doesn't fall on me.
If we're living together and you go to jail, and I mean the general am I obligated to take care of and keep your stuff?
I mean, can just tell you all that Batman stuff. No, I'm kidding.
Right. But I mean,
eBay, baby.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm in jail. Like,
yeah.
Like what? It's in your house. Like what? I have to.
But I do have to give you the money.
Stealing if it's
right.
You do.
If I sell it. And it's living things and I make a profit, it's not mine to sell.
I guess.
So don't get excited walking into my closet going, ooh.
No, but what am I supposed to do with it if they're dying? I just let them die?
I don't know.
I just let them die because I don't know how to take care of these spiders? I mean,
and I think Jasper County Animal Control called and said, don't bring them here.
Right? I mean, when Savannah was away at school, we sold her turtles.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I get it's not the same thing,
We gave.
Oh, that's
away.
true. We didn't sell them.
We just
came to a good home.
Yeah,
that's
we
true.
found them.
We didn't sell them. Yeah.
Right. We didn't make a profit on them.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what to say, unless she agreed upon him going into jail that she would take care of him. That would be a whole nother story.
I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, not enough deets. Not that I'm with the legal offices of C. Touhy and Associates.
Right. Mm-hmm.
very limited liability company.
Right.
VLLC.
Right. Cheryl is an expert on all things tarantulas. So, yeah. So, all right. Let's take a break, and then we come back, and we end on a snake note. No. A spider note. No. A high note. We end on a high note. Nobody go anywhere.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Your annual checkup should be about more than numbers. It should be about how you're really doing physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's because your body and mind are deeply connected, and your healthcare should be too. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care, alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location, bringing whole person care closer to home for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquors family of stores bring on the refreshment, from the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Be sure to check out their summer seltzer sales. Twisted Tea variety packs and Svedka vodka flavors now at new lower prices. Visit their locations in Rensselaer, DeMott, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting. Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rock, rock.
You got it locked on the rock.
Get your money for nothing if the chicks for free.
97.7 The Q.
All right, it is time for us to wrap
you believe
things
it?
up. And I can't. I
Right?
blinked. The show started 2 minutes
Kaboom.
ago. It was like, yeah, the show literally started 2 minutes ago. So, not literally, figuratively, but you know what I mean. So, all right. So let us now end on a high note.
All right. I missed doing the high note yesterday,
Yeah.
but I felt like it was funny. Someone said something and went, wah, wah. And and she looked at me and went, I think we need a high note. You know, it was one of those jokey
that's
jokes.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is from Sister I Am With You. And they're two sisters, Amy and Jess, and I just love what they post. So I read this and I was like, It's better to keep it humble and keep your mouth closed, because the truth is it could happen to you. Whatever it is, it could happen to you. You could mess up. Your child could mess up. Your spouse could mess up. And none of us know how we'll respond until we're actually in that situation ourselves. We just don't. We don't know how we'll feel. We don't know how we'll respond. Looking at a storm from the outside is always different than standing in the middle as the rains and the winds beat down on you. You could be the talk of the town. You could be the one who's getting judged. You could be the one to disappoint. Addiction, divorce, bankruptcy, scandal, mental health problems. None of us are so good, so mighty, so perfect that we're immune. So it's better to keep it humble. Keep your mouth closed and just pray for them with the same amount of grace you would want to be given to you. Because the truth is, it could happen to you.
Can I tell you that this is how I feel at almost every turn when someone screws up? Like that, I just think how easily that could be me.
Right?
And I don't mean that like I'm not like going, hey, look at me. Like, you know, it's just one of those, like how my brain works. Like when people have problems, when people make mistakes, when people screw up, you know, which also sometimes as a boss causes me to be too nice sometimes, I think. But I always think, how would I feel if I made that mistake? You know?
Right. And to compound it by having the storm itself is scary and awful, and you would have full of regret and wish I could have, why didn't I, and all of that. So why inflict additional damage?
And most of the time, the things that set me off are when I feel like it could have easily been squashed by just going, I screwed up.
Right.
Oops. So sorry, I screwed up. You know, because usually when I get and I'm sorry, I screwed up, I'm already going the other way. Like, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
it just takes down everything.
You got it. Yep.
You're not going to pound somebody for being human.
We all screw up.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So, yeah, great high note. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. We're all thankful Cheryl was back. I
wouldn't say all.
I'm sure we're all thankful Cheryl's back. So, join us out at Spencer Pool in a couple hours. We'll be there noon to 2. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.